listening to Nitro Notes on Competition Plus.
Welcome to the NHRA New England Nationals Finish Line edition of Nitro Notes presented by the Performance Racing Network. I'm Brandon Mudd. The weather was there, the fans were there en masse, and the excitement was definitely there as the NHRA Mellow Yellow Series brought the Nitro to Epping, New Hampshire for the inaugural New England Nationals. In the top fuel ranks, it was a former IHRA winner at that track, Spencer Massey, who took home the Wally. It may not have been a pretty win, but a win's a win.
Felt like it started pushing me over a little bit. I tried fighting it back, and then it started spinning the tires. And I was really looking over my right shoulder, waiting for Sean to come around me, and he never did. And I looked right up and saw that wind light come on, and it didn't matter what it ran. It didn't matter what happened as long as the wind light comes on and we get to hold this Wally.
There was another first-time winner this weekend as John Hall earned his first ever NHRA Pro Stock motorcycle victory. Sometimes it takes a little luck to win 4 rounds on Sunday, and beating his boss Matt Smith in the second round was the lucky moment for Hall.
That was my lucky round. He always seemed to need a lucky round. Matt was trying to cut my head off, and he went a negative 004. So I felt that was my lucky round, and I just had to stay focused. And Matt's a great teacher out there. He keeps you calm, and everybody works great. The whole crew. The turnaround time is quick. So if you have any problems, you might not make it to the next round. So luckily we didn't have any major problems, and we were able to make the call.
John Force isn't above playing mind games against his opponents at the line, but would he do something like that to his own daughter? Funny car winner Courtney Force believes he would.
I didn't get my energy level up with my dad. I was actually too afraid I was going to red light, especially because I walked in the bus right before the round and I heard him say something about red light. It was like, great, okay, I don't want to red light against Dad. That got put in the back of my head, and maybe he was playing games with me secretly, but it worked. I think he went in deep on me. I was just trying to do my same old thing. I mess with Dad every other weekend, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to mess with him. I don't want to throw my routine off. Just try to do the same old thing, and he just went in there deep. I'm surprised he didn't put the top bulb out on me, and he left on me down there.
And finally, defending Pro Stock champ Allan Johnson took one more step to becoming a 2-time title holder with his victory on Sunday. After the race, he said it's going to take everything he and his Mopar teammates Jed Coughlin and Vincent Nobile can do to knock Mike Edwards off his perch.
I think that's a fair assessment. It's going to take all 3 of us, but I think we showed here we pretty much caught him in performance on race day. I made 1 good run, he made 2 good runs, so it all comes down to race day performance. He's pretty good on that.
That's all for now. Be sure to tune into the starting line edition of Nitro Notes when we preview the NHRA Route 66 Nationals in Joliet. Don't forget to check us out at GoPRN.com, on Facebook at Facebook.com/NitroNotes, and at CompetitionPlus.com.